Thank you so much. I've prepared some slides and will present hopefully interesting innovations to you, how the future could look like in oncology treatment. First is my forward-looking statement. Just to remind you, even if we made great progress in Greece, but also in Europe, cancer will be a challenge for the healthcare systems. We will have growing numbers of cancer patients. We will have growing numbers of deaths caused by cancer, even in the future, even if we use the current armamentarium of treatments, diagnostic and prevention we have in our hand. Therefore, we need to look for breakthroughs, innovations, in order to be able to fight against cancer in the future even better than we do this today. And this is a slide from the World Economic Forum. And you see there are a lot of breakthroughs we have to watch in the future in order to innovate cancer therapy, diagnostic, and prevention. And I would like to touch on the top of this list on the personalized cancer vaccine, because our company is delighted to develop, together with our colleagues from Moderna, an individualized neoantigen therapy, or you can say an individualized cancer therapy for the future oncology patients. Why is this rational to do this? It's important to understand never two cancers are the same cancer. Every cancer is different from another cancer. Tumor cells are able to develop, to create antigens which are on their surface. And those antigens are different from cancer to cancer, from patient to patient. And the idea is to develop, to understand the gene, the DNA, the gene of those proteins, and to understand this and to analyze this, and then to produce antigens which are close to or similar to those, or to produce an mRNA, to use the mRNA technology, and then to send the genomic information to the cells, and they produce antigens and antibodies against the cancer surface, and against the antigens on the surface of the cancer. This is the idea behind this individualized treatment option. We are developing this together with Moderna. We are combining the mRNA technology with gene sequencing, which is the base for the production of those new class of patient-specific medicines. Those are medicines which are only for one patient, for one cancer. Really personalized, individualized medicine, and this is how the future hopefully will look like. Just to explain you the production process. It starts with collecting the tumor tissue as well as blood samples from the patients. And this is used to understand the gene sequencing of the tumor in comparison to the normal cells in the body. And this information then will be used for designing the individualized therapy. Will be used and will be included into the mRNA. We all know this process from the COVID-19 vaccines we had in our hand a few years ago. And this is possible for 34 tumor-specific neoantigens, and they are included in the mRNA, will be sent to only produce for one patient and will be injected in the patient. This seems to be very easy, but it takes 4 to 6 weeks before this is possible to administer to the patient. And this is the process we are working at the moment on, and we have this idea behind this. You see this? We send the genetic information to the cell. The cell is producing antibodies which then are able to fight against the cancer cells, the surface of the cancer. This is the methodology, and we have extremely promising results seen in the phase 2 trials, which have been published during the ASCO, the Congress of the American Society of Oncology, in 2023. Those are patients with melanoma, and on the black curve and on the top you see the patients who received pembrolizumab, which is the standard of care, together with this new individualized neoantigen therapy, and on the blue or green line, you see the patients which only received pembrolizumab. And you see the difference in terms of relapse-free survival compared to the standard of care of pembrolizumab. 22% events in the group of mRNA plus pembrolizumab and 40% in the group of pembrolizumab. And if you look to the distant metastasis-free survival, the numbers are even more impressive, 8% events compared to 24% in the control group. This is really convincing, and this has been the reason why we, together with our colleagues from Moderna, decided to start phase 3 trials in many countries all over the world. And I'm happy to say that we have also clinical trials running in Greece and other European countries. And I would like to share with you the challenges we see in those clinical trials at the moment, because we believe the healthcare system needs to be prepared for those individualized, personalized medicines. It's important to understand the way of the production, and you need to discuss this and to have to prepare this with the authorities which are approving personalized medicines. Those are, in a nutshell, vaccines. For vaccines, normally in Europe, you have to get a batch release for each single batch you are producing. The question is, do we need batch releases for each single patient? Because it's always another product. It's not a one-fits-all medicine like we know this from other medicines. You need a cooling process. This product needs to be transported with minus 90 to minus 60 degrees Celsius. And this is a logistical challenge we see. Of course, we need this dialogue with regulatory authorities, and for the future, we will definitely, you understand, it's a complex process, which also means a lot of costs based on the production side. So we need to find ways how we can make this affordable for the healthcare systems in the future. Those are the challenges. I don't want to go into the details, but it's a good message that we are able to have clinical trials in Europe. And I just wanted to show you the clinical trials MSD is running in Greece. It's not only about this new product, it's all about our oncology portfolio, and we have increased the number of clinical trials in Greece because of the excellent infrastructure we have in Greece, because of the excellent scientists and researchers we have in Greece. And I would like to thank the Greece healthcare system for making this possible for us as a company to execute those clinical trials together with our company here in Greece, and especially the V940, the new product, will be an interesting product also for clinical research in Greece. Thank you so much.